Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm Exact Prolific, and I saw an interesting interview earlier today that just blew my mind. Now it's with Martin Shkreli, and if you don't know who that is, that's the guy who bought the $2 million Wu Tang album, and had basically raised the price of AIDS medicine from $13 to $750 per pill. Now, you know, a lot of people had problems with that, and there was basically calling him like one of the most hated men in America because of that move specifically. He also at one point was talking about freeing Bobby Shmurda by paying his bail and getting him out. And unfortunately, one day before he made that move, or basically one day after he made that announcement, he got locked up. And for fraud, securities fraud, stock market crime, basically business, you know. And so anyway, in his interview, he was trying to clear the air about his stance on a lot of things, like his beef with Ghostface Killah, his current charges, and Bobby Shmurda. And during the whole interview was so funny because Charlemagne did not give this guy an easy time at all. He gave him a hard time and didn't even shake his hand before they did the interview. Like he just told him straight up, I don't know what you're about, so I want to hear what you have to say, so I can see what's really on your mind in so many words. So Martin Shkreli goes on to basically talk about how he came up, how he went to a school for the gifted. I think it's called Hunter or something like that. Dropped out of school, um, started a pharmaceutical company, which he says is close to impossible to do. He started that. He says that in 2009 he only had $100 to his name, and now he's worth today over 45 million. And he's also talking about how his beef with Ghostface started from Ghostface talking about him and him having a Michael Jackson nose, and calling him a shithead in an interview. And he's like, I'm a man at the end of the day. You call me names, especially in public, I'm going to have to come back at you. And he said that those goons in that video are really his, if you saw the video that he put out talking bad about Ghostface. And, pretty much it was an interesting video. Interview. There's a whole lot more that happened in there. Whenever you get a chance, you could check it out. And really, I don't want to give it all away, but it's an interesting interview. But at the end of the interview, what I got from it was that this is a young, smart, rich guy, with a lot of insecurities that really wants the attention of the public. And of course, he has some bad habits, as you can see. I mean, raising the price of the AIDS medicine, and then having the security fraud thing that's going on with him. It's not a guy I would like to really associate myself with, because this guy seems like some trouble, and at the end of the day, man, you make your opinion for yourself. You check out the interview. Leave a comment in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter. Download the new podcast episode. And for you rappers, we got hip-hop instrumentals for you. You can find all those links below. I'll talk to you later.